Hello Game Gym friends, Coach Crits here with the start of our Fall 22 Smash season. This is part of a series where I'm going to aim to help y'all reach a top 8 level at a local, such as the Cave or my own local currently at the Outer Limits. So slightly outside your region's potential top 10 to 20. We're going to begin with some character overviews to help you get started at that level. Our goal is to have one for every character to help y'all find a character you may want to main or secondary. That's important, as focusing on one character rather than many helps you hone your skills and improve. This first one is going to be about Archetypes, which is a quick generalization of the character's playstyle and strategy. Why go over these? They'll be how I describe each character in a pretty generic way. It won't be the end-all be-all of their playstyle, but it'll at least give you an idea of how they are most commonly played. But you can play anyone however you want. Always give it your best to break through your character's limits. For a quick warm-up, go into training mode and pick your favorite character. Use your favorite moves and think about what they do. It'll be important to think about the game and help you start to develop your playstyle. A few archetypes that can describe each character and are generally used among all fighting games are as follows. All-rounders. They have a bit of everything, as implied by all-rounder. They're the jack-of-all, master of none. They tend to excel with the simple fact that they can handle anything. The example I used earlier was Mario. He has a projectile for range, defensive option out of shield, up B, or his nair. He has good tools to box with up close, and a couple varying ways to play, aggressive or defensive, with nothing being overwhelmingly strong or weak in his kit. Take Mario into training mode and try out some of his moves. He has one for most situations. Zoners. They keep space, as I mentioned before, and generally do not want their opponent near them at all. Mega Man has his pellets, which his game plan completely revolves around, as a large part of his kit is a version of pellet, jab, F-tilt, and nair. He also has a few more projectiles and pretty strong ranged buttons, but he can struggle if the opponent is able to keep it close quarters. Try out some of Mega Man's pellets in-game, but note the lag on his whiffed moves to balance out his coverage. Grappler. Luigi. I know you already had his grab pop into your head. Grapplers are pretty straightforward to explain. They grab a lot. Their grabs hurt a lot. Usually, a grappler has weak offense outside of forcing grabs or weak defensive game. Try a grab combo or two with him and you'll see what I mean. Hit and run, bait and punish. These characters generally get a hit and then flee. Sonic is probably the definitive hit-run character, as he gets a down B or side B and is out once the combo ends. Generally, however, hit-run is part of a playstyle more than character archetypes, but Smash is built around movement more so than traditional fighting games like Street Fighter, so this archetype is much more prevalent. Similarly, bait and punish is the more offensive version. Pick Sonic and hit his down B and you'll get an idea of the style. Hit, then run. Glass Cannon. This is a very fragile character with super strong tools, generally seen as offensive. Mewtwo is a great example of a character with strong tools and kill power, but dies in one hit. Take Mewtwo and see how early you die to Mario up smash when compared to someone like Bowser. Take note of Mewtwo's kill power, especially on his Shadow Ball and forward smash. They're pretty strong. Rushdown. The aggressive archetype. Rushdown characters apply a significant amount of pressure and spend the majority of the game holding forward, or looking for a way to do so. Fox is the best example of a rushdown character in Ultimate, so pick him up and take note of his speed and his really quick moves and how they combo into each other. These are the general styles of characters you'll see in Smash. Each archetype can be broken down more, and you can get more specific with the differences between a waller and a true zoner, such as one having a strong defensive wall, and the other commanding space from far away, usually with projectiles, but both are kind of in the zoner archetype. Each game also kind of has their own groupings as well, like Smash has the Spaceys, Wolf, Fox, and Falco, but the Shotos, Ken and Ryo, come from their own games that also call them Shotos. I want you all to think about those archetypes I just listed and come up with one character that fits each of the groups that I mentioned, and then talk about it with your friends. Thinking about the game externally and the playstyles within will help your understanding tenfold. But that's all for this lesson. I'll catch y'all with some character overviews during our next workout as we move through our Fall 22 season. I'm Coach Crits. Peace.